Taurus, you are up for the July Tarot Energy Reading. Before I go any further, KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. Podcast everywhere. As for the reading, take what resonates, leave what does not. If it's not your story, don't try to make it fit. I'm just a person sitting here reading energy and tarot cards. You know your story better than I ever could. Now that I said all that, let me adjust my lighting a little bit. Okay, I think that's about where I want it. All right, let's get into this because it was very interesting. So, for the Oracle card, first card that came out is Healer. Healer. With the Eye of Horus. Here. Also, something tells me that you see things, but you haven't been saying what you've been seeing. It's almost like you've been taking notes. Is what you've been doing. There is a change coming with the Shift card. It's letting me know that you're dealing with a new part in your life, or you're transitioning to a new part in your life, or should I say a new life in general. With the Power card, you're taking back your power, is what you're doing. You're stepping into your power. One thing that's happening now that you're taking back your power at the bottom of the deck is growth. So growth is happening as well. Now, and something just said to me, some of you may have felt like you were in a maze. I don't know why I was thinking of a labyrinth or something like that. Some of you may have felt like you were in a maze with this particular cycle. But it's ending because the Ten of Swords, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. I feel that some of this stuff is affiliated with other people. Usually, the Three of Pentacles is a good card. In this case, not so much. I told you, I don't read the cards, I read the energy. Usually the Two of Pentacles is about working with others, being recognized for a specific skill, contracts, completing a project based off of group effort, and so on and so forth. Two of Swords came out with the Three of Pentacles. Air energy, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Notice how these look like scissors right there. Like it's almost like it's one handle. And Two of Swords can be blocking. It can be making a decision because it's a two. Also, it can be cutting, scissors, how they look, someone or some people out of your life. I feel like some of you are cutting people out of your life because they drain your resources. Pentacles deal with the 3D, so anything in the 3D. I feel, and maybe it's people that you work with, maybe it's other people, I don't know. You know your story better than I ever could. I'm just telling you the energy I'm getting. With whatever these people do in your life, whatever they're affiliated with, is something where they receive your resources somehow. Whether it is your time, whether it's your money, whether it's your emotional ability to comfort, your empathy, whatever it is something where it is a take relationship where you're giving to them, they're taking from you. The issue is, going back to what I was talking about a second ago, with the Healer and the Eye of Horus, I feel like you're aware it's been mostly them taking and you giving. And maybe you've been fine with that because going to the Healer thing, you feel like you're helping somebody out. You feel like you're doing them a favor. In some situations, you're actually being a crutch instead of helping them out. It is what you're doing. You have to pick when to come in and help. Because I can, look, same thing, I'm a Cancer. You know, we love to help everybody. That's how we are, naturally. But at the same time, we had to train, or I had to train myself over time. Look, don't go in and try and save everybody. And in some cases, not everybody wants to be saved. Just saying. And that's what we call growth. So that's where I feel you're at too, where you're kind of at a point where it's like, okay, I've been healing them, but now it's time for me to heal myself too. Because that is what this card also stands for. It doesn't just stand for you healing someone else. It also stands for you healing yourself. So keep that in mind too. And then going to the High Priestess, like I said before, I feel you've seen things, you just haven't said anything. Also, with the Two of Swords and the Three of Pentacles, where I'm saying you're cutting people out of your life, this High Priestess energy pretty much confirms that, like, you're not speaking that much to people. You may know a lot because the High Priestess does know a lot. The High Priestess can go between worlds. She can go between the physical world and the spirit world. That is one of the ways that she gathers so much information. But she doesn't really say much. of what she's learned unless absolutely necessary. She's usually in her mind. Also, for some of you, you may feel more intuitive at this time. You may feel that you know certain things where you don't have the physical proof, but something is telling you, hey, this is what it is. And then finally, you have the Chariot and you have the Emperor. This is you putting your foot down. Emperor is Aries energy and Capricorn energy. Emperor is about discipline. Emperor is about structure. The Emperor can also be an authority figure. That's a motorcycle going by, so just a heads up. The Emperor can be a leader as well. Some of you could receive a promotion, who knows? But honestly, I'm not really picking that up. What I'm getting is, this is you saying, hey, this is what it is. Same thing with Chariot energy. Chariot is Cancer energy. Chariot is a victory card. The Chariot keeps rolling no matter what. For some of you, there may be travel involved because the Chariot is a travel card. But the thing about the Chariot is it doesn't let anything stand in its way. So I also feel that some of the people that you're cutting off that you may not be speaking with anymore, they will try to hold on to you. I feel like some of them will try to grab on to the Chariot as you are riding off. But you don't care. The Chariot will keep going until they fall off. It will keep going long after they fall off until you get to your destination, until you get your victory. Because that is what you are focused on. What is best for you is where you're at. Again, I feel like you're not being so nice anymore. Part of it was you were looking to heal people. You were looking to comfort people. You were looking to be, I guess you could say, the good guy or the good girl in this scenario. And you were looking to lift people up and do that. However, it's a possibility based off of this energy that some of the people have now taken your kindness for weakness by taking you for granted. And that is why with the Emperor and the Chariot energy, you're like, nope, not anymore. That's kind of where I feel you're at. And I feel like it's more than one person because of this Three of Pentacles. I do not feel like this is one person. I feel like it is multiple people. So yeah, but again, you're taking back your power. And because you're doing that, your life is changing. And because your life is changing, you're having growth, all because you were able to heal yourself. And because you're still healing yourself. And that is your message. KIRWKC.com, main podcasting platform. Until next time, Taurus, be blessed.